Hello, Capricorn. This is Citrina, and this is your June 2018 horoscope. Let's get right into it. Let's start off with Mercury. Mercury is going to be in Gemini until the 12th of the month. For you, this will fall in your house of your daily routine, which is house 6. Okay, so for you, remember, when Mercury is in Gemini, you tend to have scattered thoughts. You tend to be detached emotionally, things of that nature. So for you, Capricorn, it's going to be in your house 6, your daily your daily routine area. So during this time, you might find yourself forgetting some things things that you do every day. You might find yourself having those scattered thoughts, or you might forget some things. One example I can give is, let's say you go to work every day and then you work out after work. Well, when Mercury is in Gemini, you might forget your gym bag at home, which means that would require you to go all the way home, get your gym bag before you go work out. In essence, you just might say, forget it, I'm just not working out today. Things of that nature. So those are some things to look out for when Mercury is in Gemini. Whatever your daily routine is, you will definitely have scattered thoughts about it. Okay. Now, Mercury moves into Cancer on the 12th. Now, this is a great time for communicating how you feel. And for you, Capricorn, Mercury will be in Cancer in your 7th house. Your 7th house deals with partnerships. Okay, so you will be communicating exactly how you feel to your partner. So this is a great transit to have if you're in a long-term relationship. Also, it represents business partnerships as well. So you will definitely be communicating how you feel to your business partnership, as well as your any romantic partnership you have. So that's really great. Excuse me. So, excuse me, let's keep moving on. Mercury goes into Leo on the 29th of the month. Now, when Mercury is in Leo, you will like talking about yourself. Now, for you, Mercury will be in Leo in your 9th house. Your 9th house is all about long distance travel. It's about higher education, things of that nature. So for you, you will like talking about your travel experiences. You will like talking about your educational experiences, things of that nature. You will like talking about yourself, but you will like talking about yourself based on where it is in your chart. And for you, it's in your house of higher education, legal situations, things of that nature. So you will find yourself talking about yourself in relation to those house 9 topics. Let's see what's going on with Venus. Okay. Now, Venus will be in Cancer until the 13th of the month. And for you, it will be in your house of partnerships. So again, this month for you, Capricorn, is going to be really great for your partnerships. Okay. You will have like a magnetic personality about you. Your partner will really want to be around you, even more so this month. Okay, so that's really great for you. Now, let's look at Venus in Leo. Now, when Venus is in Leo, you will be very generous with your money. You will love romantic attention, and you will want to be admired. Now, for you, Venus will be in Leo in your 8th house. And since your 8th house deals with other people's money, for you, it looks like your partner will be showering you with gifts this month, Capricorn, okay? Because of where it falls in your chart. Remember, the 8th house deals with other people's money. So other people will be using their money to shower you. Other people will be pouring their money out to you, okay? So that's something you have to look forward to, okay? So, let's keep moving on. Let's see what's going on with Mars. Because that's really great for you. Venus in Leo in your 8th house. That is so saying that people will be showering you with gifts. Okay, Capricorn. So that is great. That's something to look forward to this month. Now, as far as Mars, Mars will be in Aquarius all month long. For you, Mars will be in Aquarius in your house 2. House 2 is about material possessions. Now, Mars in Aquarius, the energy of that is that you will be trying to find new ways to do things. And for you, because it is in house 2, this means that you will be trying to find new ways to make money. Okay? So you need to do it before June 26th because Mars goes retrograde on June 26th. And it will be retrograde until August 26th. So whatever new way you're trying to find to make money, you need to do it before June 26th. Why? What is going on is that when Mars is at its normal pace, Mars likes to initiate things. Mars likes to take action. Okay? So when it's retrograde, it has the opposite effect. So when it's retrograde, you might as well consider that as Mars being out on break. Okay? Mars is on vacation. Okay? So when Mars is retrograde, Mars doesn't want to initiate anything. So whatever you want to initiate, you need to do it while Mars is going direct. Excuse me. One exception to that is if you were born with Mars retrograde. If you were born with Mars retrograde, you will have the opposite effect. So whenever Mars is retrograde, for those of you out there who are born with Mars retrograde in your birth chart, if you don't know, contact me for a birth chart interpretation and I can let you know all about it, okay? Because based on your birth chart, some of this information that I'm going over today, it could definitely be slightly different, okay? But this is a general theme for all Capricorns for this month. So anyway, if you were born with Mars in retrograde, whenever Mars is retrograde, that's like a normal state for you. Okay, now remember, Mars doesn't go retrograde too often. It's not like Mercury. Mercury goes retrograde more often than Mars. So when Mars is retrograde, for those of you out there who are born with Mars in retrograde, when Mars is retrograde, you are full of energy, whereas everybody else is just like trying to find a way to make it through the day. You are like full of energy, okay? Anyway, try to initiate whatever you want to initiate as far as new ways of making money. Try to do that before Mars goes retrograde. Now, Mars will be retrograde through August 26th. So between June 26th to August 26th, you will find that you will not be trying to find any new way to make money, okay? Okay, let's see what Uranus is doing in your chart. Okay, Uranus is the planet of surprise. It's the planet of sudden change. Now, for you, Uranus is in your 5th house. And wherever Uranus is, it wants you to make change. Your 5th house is all about creativity, romance, kids, fun, things of that nature. So this is the area of your life that Uranus wants you to make changes in. Okay? So for you, you need to be concentrating on being creative, finding ways to bring romance into your life. If you don't have kids, maybe think about having some kids, or maybe you're at the point of your life where your kids are about to go off to college and you need to find some creative things to do to take the place of the kids being there all the time. Things of that nature. So that's what Uranus is here. Now, Uranus will be in this part of your chart until the year 2026. Okay, so you have a lot of time to work on that, which it should be fun for you because House 5 is all about fun, creativity, romance, kids, things of that nature. Now, let's move on because there's a great aspect happening right now. We have Jupiter trine Neptune. Now, whenever the planets trine one another, this is, they're giving each other luck, okay? So wherever these planets fall in your chart, it's giving you great luck in that area. So let's see where it falls for you. For you, it falls in your house of friendships and your communication house. So for you, you will have great luck in communicating with your friends and being part of group associations, things of that nature. Your luck this month, Capricorn, will be in those areas. Anything dealing with friends who you have a lot in common with. So let's say you have friends you grew up with, and you just meet some people who, let's say you're into alchemy, okay, and you meet some people who are into alchemy. You will tend to want to be with those friends who are into what you are into, which is represented in house 11. Okay, remember, Jupiter is going to, even if you're not looking to meet any new people, Jupiter is going to bring people into your life who you have things in common with. Okay, so because remember, Jupiter expands wherever it is. Right now, Jupiter is in your house 11. That's all about people. It's all about friends who you have things in common with. It's not about friends who you grew up with, you know, because you can grow up with somebody, but you might not have anything in common with them anymore, you know, other than, oh yeah, remember we used to jump rope on the school playground. But now that you're an adult, it's kind of different. You know, you might be into so many different things you can be into that people you grew up with might not be into. Okay, so Jupiter expands wherever it is. So as far as people who you have things in common with, that's represented in house 11. Group associations, that's represented in house 11. Social groups, things of that nature, your long-term goals. So you are having extra luck in that area this month in relation to your communications area. Now, this could also represent that maybe whatever group association, whatever group you're associated with, maybe you'll take a short distance trip with them. Because remember, house 3 deals with short distance trips also. So you have luck. Maybe you'll win a trip to the local casino. You know, maybe if you live in, let's say you live in Alabama, you'll win a trip to Beau Rivage in Mississippi, because that's like a short distance trip. Because house 3 deals with communication, it deals with short distance trips, it deals with siblings, and it deals with your close neighbors. So don't be surprised also if you hear one of your neighbors having something, you know, some good luck that happens to them, something good that will happen to them. So that's just some examples, but you will have good luck in the areas of group associations and also communications, siblings, and close neighbors this month, Capricorn. So let's keep moving on. Now, the sun goes into Cancer on the 21st. So as of the 21st, we can start telling our Cancer friends happy birthday. And also, the full moon will be in Capricorn on June 28th. And that's for that's just FYI, because I know some of you out there, like me, you like to plant according to the moon, or you like to tend to your garden according to the moon. And you would be so surprised, you know, how the moon, if you follow the phases of the moon when you plant your garden will do so well. That's one thing that got me into astrology, because I love to plant vegetables, okay? And, you know, I bought a farmer's almanac years ago, and I actually started planting according to the moon, and my vegetables will do so well, okay? So that's what got me into the phases of the moon and, you know, doing everything according to the phases of the moon. So anyway, let's look at the new moon. The new moon will be in Gemini on June 13th. So because I don't have your specific birth chart in front of me, I'm just going to pull one oracle card for you Capricorns, okay? Because based on where Gemini falls in your chart, that will let you know what you need to concentrate on at the new moon. But because we don't have that, there's so many of you out there, I'm just going to pull one card for you to let you know what you should concentrate on at this new moon. So let's take a look. You need to concentrate on, oh wow, you have the universe. This is like the world card. You need to concentrate on your success, okay? Everything is going great for you. You just need to concentrate on keeping it that way. Okay, so that's really great. You have the universe card. So at the new moon, just concentrate on your success. What do you want? What does success look like for you? Okay. So that's really great. Okay, so this has been the June 2018 reading and horoscope for Capricorn. Please like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. And if you would like a reading, you can contact me. I have my contact information in the description box below. And until next month, Capricorn, enjoy your month.